This is me riding in 2007 at Peynier, and the trails there were super fun at the time. And you can see there's no covers on them, so the sides had stuff growing, and we only worked on the riding surfaces because if you tried to do too much, it would just take too long, and the rain would mess them up. This is Max and Alois, and this is just something I found on YouTube. I didn't film this. I'm in the white t-shirt filming for a pretty shady video. And the jumps were wild. And let's have a look what Peynier is like now. This was yesterday, and you see there's covers protecting the jumps. The landscape's changed quite a lot. And previously the jumps were always a bit of a mess. Kids would climb up the sides of them, and when it rained things would get a bit messy. And here's a great example of this perfect structure just ruined by rain. This is Matt Jones's playground, and the rain acts like a laser, and then when the surface gets messed up or it gets too heavy, it can collapse. It's just bad news. So in Peynier now, all with covers. This lip was made a long time ago. Tom's just putting the cover on after a big wind pulled it off, and it will just be protected. And previously, after every big rainstorm, we'd have to go with spades and fix all the takeoffs up, and it was time consuming. And now it's just cover off, cover on, which is fantastic. And no jump is too big for covers. Even this monster landing gets the complete cover treatment. There was a massive wind this week, which just pulled the cover off this a little bit, so putting it back on. How big's that jump then? And to show you how good covers are, during lockdown in early 2020, I made a little jump in Law's garden, which was pretty fun, just to mess around on because we were stuck at the house for weeks on end. And one day, 2020, I'd put the cover on it, lockdown ended, and this is the jump 3 years later, and I'm taking the cover off, and let's have a look. Okay, it's winter, it's wet at the bottom, but the riding surface is just how I left it, and that's how good covers are. 3 years that's just sat there. So I'm going to put the cover back on, and the first takeoff I didn't put a cover on, and you can see it's just frozen, defrosted, rain damage, sanglier damage. Use covers, they're really good.